All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. ESPN just put out a projected offseason plan for the Vikings. We're going to see if we agree with this plan, disagree. Maybe we'll make fun of it. We will see. Before we do that, hit that sub button, hit that like. Also, this episode brought to you by BetUS. Lupagus, did you know BetUS also has a casino?
Are you serious?
I am absolutely 100% serious. For all of our followers, subscribers who like slots or live casino dealers, take advantage of the BetUS amazing sign-up bonus. 200% sign-up bonus up to $5,000 or 250% for crypto sign-up bonuses up to $5,000. Hit it up, BetUS. Do it now. And also let us know in the comments if you like this plan. It's pretty high level. It's not too crazy, but I'm going to go step by step here.
Yeah, blueprint. I think we either roll with it or we wipe with it. That's what it's going to come down to, one or the other.
One or the other. So biggest offseason priority. They're not breaking news here. It's what are they going to do with the quarterback? Sam Darnold, blah, blah, blah. We don't even need to talk about that. Let's go into the next part.
Yeah.
Under the radar offseason priority. So they're under the radar offseason priority is they state the Vikings have top 4 cornerbacks and 2 starting safeties are all expiring contracts. They'll prioritize the return of some, perhaps most notably cornerback Byron Murphy. They're saying that is an under the radar priority. What the hell? What's an over the radar?
I think that's the most obvious priority. We did the video earlier today. That is number one priority as far as bringing guys back from the current roster. You got to get Byron Murphy back here. He was so good last year. You're losing so many bodies. You cannot roll with the guys we have under contract, which is like Newton McLaughlin. You got to bring Byron Murphy back. So, yeah, it's an obvious one. That's like the biggest one out there. It's glaring.
Well, I'll give them this. Maybe it's under the radar because the biggest one is what are they going to do with Sam Darnold? I mean, we all say, we don't know. So I will say that's probably not the biggest one, but it's up there. It's up there.
I mean, like we've moved on. So, like, that's why it's our biggest one.
We have. We don't know if the Vikings have.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, we, as in me and you.
Me and you. Shared connection. All right. So when it comes to the draft outlook, they got one guy in mind that they feel the Minnesota Vikings should and will target. And I am 100% on board with this. 100%.
Who is it?
It's Walter freaking Nolen. Walter Nolen, the defensive tackle from Ole Miss, transferred from Texas A&M. They say he's an explosive interior defender who fits well into the coordinator Brian Flores' scheme. His first step quickness and versatility allow him to line up at multiple spots. If the Vikings were to draft him, he would definitely be lined up at defensive end. But Walter Nolen, I love this dude. I love him. Boom. He's got a ton of boom.
Speaking of Flores, your little get up right now, you kind of look like Brian Flores right now. Vest, the headset.
Hey, he's a handsome dude, man. I'll take it. It's a handsome fella. And I think he would love him some Walter Nolen. Nolen, he's all over the place on mock drafts as early as it is. He's anywhere from teens to early second round, but generally he's right in the mid-20s.
Well, yeah, Walter Nolen, I mean, there's a lot of defensive tackle prospects. I love the position he's going for. I haven't really studied Walter too much yet. I have to really get into it. I've been more focused with the Deion Walkers, the Kenny Grants. There's going to be the Tyleik Williams from Ohio State. There's going to be someone there, maybe even a handful of guys where you maybe have similar grades. You can maybe slap back, get some more draft capital. But, yeah, I love it. The position is great. I'd also like to see them kind of accentuate that with the free agent signing on the D-line as well. But I think that first-round pick will be a defensive lineman of some sort.
You put Nolen on at the end. You keep Harrison Phillips in the middle, and then a Jalen Redmond, potential free agent, whoever it might be on the other side. Defensive line gets better. I mean, the big thing about Nolen, he had 6.5 sacks this year, which is his best in college. It sounds like his best has yet to come, and he's just a big, powerful, beefy dude. And a lot of those guys, when it comes to defensive linemen, they're always so boom or bust. But when you got Brian Flores, I feel much better about it. And I think he's probably going to be your defensive coordinator.
It sounds like I don't think he got called back for a second interview with Jacksonville.
That's
with Johnson. So, yeah, it feels like right now I'm feeling pretty good with him coming back right now.
Yeah, so Walter Nolen is their guy. And they got a final one, biggest prediction of the offseason. This is going to be a trigger alert for a lot of our comments. Just remember, this is ESPN. This
Benjamin
is not
Slowak,
us.
right?
This is ESPN. He says, I really, truly believe the Vikings will extend Darnold. They have room for something. They have the room for something in the Daniel Jones neighborhood, 4 years, $160 million. If they can get Darnold to sign that before another team in the free agent market offers him a whale of a deal. Depending on the size of the contract, they'll either keep McCarthy or quietly look to trade McCarthy ahead of a bad draft quarterback class. So this dude puts it all out there. Old Benny boy says they're going to sign him to a big fat ass contract and try to trade JJ McCarthy. I
like everything Ben said prior to this. This to me makes you want to give him a little slap across the
hold
face.
on. To be clear, everything before this wasn't Ben. It was like Dan Graziano. It was other people. It's just a bunch of. It's a nice mixture of ESPN reporters.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get. Yeah, Sam Darnold had a great season, but when it came down to it, when he had to perform on the big stage, he absolutely folded. He absolutely crumbled. The Detroit game was the first one.
He shit his pants. He shit his pants.
After that first thing, okay, maybe he can bounce back. He had the spotlight, and it got worse the second. He wasn't throwing the football. He just sat there, took the hits. He had a bad O-line all season long. So don't give me the O-line crap. He folded. So why would you invest 4 years, $160 million in a guy that you know is going to fold under the pressure? I don't think it's going to get any better. It is who he is. So yeah, I'm 100% against this trading JJ McCarthy. The only thing that makes me feel better about the way the season ended is knowing that we have JJ McCarthy to move on from. Like, I'm getting triggered right now. You don't do it. Ben is completely off the mark here.
To be fair, he's not the only one saying this. We already said it. Was it Pelissero? Was it Pelissero? Who was it?
He just said he thought Darnold would be back. He didn't say no 4-year 160 contract.
I'm just but to just piggyback on that, like, we keep saying he's gone. A lot of Vikings fan, he's gone. People smarter than us and in the know are saying otherwise. So at some point, we have to at least be like, good Lord. I mean, we don't want it to happen, but like, maybe we need to start preparing ourselves. I don't know. I mean, it's easy to say based off of the game. We're not in the locker room. We're not seeing the game plans. Like, was this all Sam Darnold's fault? Maybe Kevin O'Connell's like, this didn't happen or that didn't happen. It's not on Sam Darnold. We don't know. We do not know. And I hate that all this shit is coming out like this because I want JJ McCarthy. I don't want to sign a big contract to Sam Darnold. But, like, the more we see this, the more I'm going to start preparing myself mentally.
No, I'd rather put that money to Byron Murphy, put that money to a Milton Williams, put that money to a Trey Smith.
We all would. We all would.
Like, that's what you do with that money. You don't put it back in a guy you know is going to fail under pressure. So, yeah, Ben, shame on you.
Not just Ben. A lot of people.
But in this article, Ben.
Yeah, so that is their offseason plan. Basically, give Byron Murphy some cheddar.
Yep, do it.
Give Sam Darnold some cheddar and draft Walter freaking Nolen. No mention of the offensive line.
Yeah, but as Meatloaf once said, 2 to 3 ain't bad. 2 to 3 ain't bad, ESPN.
Meatloaf, great singer. Meatloaf, great hearty meal in the thick of winter. It's very cold up here right now, so Meatloaf would actually be fantastic.
And also a great actor. Fight Club.
He was good. He was Bob. He had big old titties.
He did.
Big old titties. And he had a bad, unfortunate ending, but he was a great actor in that film. Great actor. Let us know what you think about ESPN's projected offseason plan now.
And remember this, the Associated Press began the modern era of college football in 1936 when it tabbed the Minnesota Golden Gophers as its first national champion.
Get your butts over to BetUS. Remember, they have that casino. Hit it up. You will not be disappointed.